Star Bandits podcast, Marcus Ozo.
Star Bandits podcast, Caleb motherfucking King up in this bitch.
Howdy, I'm Robbie Bland.
My name's Junaid.
I'm Israel.
We got a
We
good
are
show for you
live.
today.
We're live again.
We're live
and,
for real, and you can actually watch it,
and this time it's preserved for
and
real.
it'll be preserved.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
YouTube.com.
hopefully. On YouTube.com, not Twitch. Do not go to Twitch. Go to YouTube. It is in the show notes now.
Do not go to Twitch.
We are planning on Wednesdays at 8. Maybe it'll be 8:30. We'll let you know for sure. I guess next time.
It's fucking 12 right now.
Let's just say 8:30. Why not?
Yeah, it's 12 p.m. Or it's gonna be
Wednesdays
12.
at 8:30. This
So-
is not normal.
This is
12 a.m.
so. This is the first video cast.
Yep,
Yeah.
Boom.
We finally made it.
The first,
for real this time.
official, slightly higher production.
We've
only
had
because we're
times.
lucky.
And we
Yeah.
still have our head man.
We still have head.
Headman.
We still get head on
Brandon
the daily.
Stafford behind the camera. I love that we can do that. He has a light on him too.
So he just
You
looked
couldn't
like
see
Jesus.
him.
Brandon
He was
Light.
redacted right
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have something prepared for us, right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a one. We're gonna do a one word story. We're gonna do a one word
do a
story.
one-
It's a improvisational exercise.
Hell yeah.
It's
there.
where
You know,
we-
some big words.
I'm glad
yeah.
you're interrupting, Robbie.
I'm really smart. We're
the
gonna start.
headband.
We're gonna start with from the right side. So I guess I'll start, and then we'll go all the way to the left until we get to Israel, and then it'll come back to me, and then we're gonna do one word at a time.
Counterclockwise.
Yeah. Sure. That's clockwise. This is clockwise.
Yeah. It's,
right,
this
that-
is shaped like a clock.
Okay. Boom. Nice. So we're gonna go right to left, one word at a time. Complete a story.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Hit
yeah.
us with a prompt, Brandon.
You are going to the mall.
All right.
Brandon said you were going to the mall.
One.
In case I didn't pick up.
Night.
One night eye. Boom. That's you, Junaid.
Well, what is the sentence?
He just explained it. It's a one-word story. Say one word.
In.
One
I
night.
in?
You fucked up.
I was.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, wait.
Here we go. Here we go. All right, restart.
Dude, you're drunk.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
I get
Here we go. I
Am
A.
Smart.
Fat.
little
mall.
Cop.
Monkey.
Somebody.
once
My
Penis.
In.
There.
vagina.
because
I'm
Somewhat.
Gay.
when
they
always
Come.
Two.
my
mall.
because
What?
yeah, they always come to my mall because
When they always come to my mall because
They.
what is going on?
Like.
me.
Naked. When they always come to my mall because they like me naked. Is what was just said.
All right, let's
Yeah.
keep going.
It's a very specific mall.
Go Robbie.
I'm
Into.
horny.
Goat.
Weed.
it
Makes.
Me.
Bulge.
For
you.
No, men. We're gay. Okay.
No,
Bulge
we broke
for you.
the fourth wall.
Oh, okay. Boom.
Now.
Hypothetically.
Speaking.
I
Am
Willing.
Two.
Suck.
major.
cock.
Boom. That was the story.
Yeah.
All right, we
well,
can transcribe
That
that.
could have been better.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, put it on
Um,
words. Next time let's be snappier, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Longest run-on sentence in the world.
So we
That's
were
true.
we look at what we just created. We were a mall cop. We're a fat little mall cop.
a smart, fat little
A
mall
smart
cop.
fat little mall cop
Who was gay but liked vagina.
who is gay, but no. Somebody wants
Our penis.
our penis
Yeah.
in their vagina.
But he said he liked vagina.
because
and the horny goat we made us bulge for you.
Yeah, I guess. That's
how you know we like
a
our
good TV
viewers.
show.
yeah.
Well,
that's that.
That was a good job, guys.
That
Anything
was
else
that.
before we end the show?
That's a good way to wrap it up, I would say.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll tune in next time.
I'm Israel.
This is a shit post.
Yeah.
It's because we have an audience now.
So Netflix announced a really shitty show.
Oh,
recently.
Squid Game.
Yeah, that too. Squid Game 2.
Yeah,
But they also announced a TV show where 8 random people live in a house in
Fuck,
Austin,
man.
Texas.
I've never
And,
heard of that.
It's almost as if it's very similar to our lives, but all these people are rich douchebags from LA.
Yeah, I don't know where I've heard
Well,
of that
the premise is that they come from other places, not here, of
LA.
course, which is very, very much what the situation
Is
in
it
this.
Florida?
Probably from Florida, probably from California. They come here and they stay together for a week in a big house, and supposedly that's supposed to create enough drama in a week.
Oh, it's just a week. It's just a week.
Yeah, they're just staying in a week.
It's just
I'm like, 8 people in a house for a week. What could happen, right?
Who's gonna get
We just
together
been doing
with
that
who?
for 2 years,
Yeah.
and we're just pros at it.
We've been going on it
Yeah.
for 3 years now.
3 years, we're just fucking super giga chads at it.
Is there
Giga
a,
Chad.
We actually have 9 people in our house.
That's true.
We have a constant rotation.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know. Is one of them people? Can you say that?
What are you getting at?
I was trying. Okay,
You
I'm
gonna run
looking.
with this?
So breaking news. I'm looking for the tweet, and I think Netflix took down the trailer for the tweet. 'Cause
Good.
Damn.
It says the post is unavailable.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
So I think the show's canceled after we called them out on Twitter for it.
What was that one
Yeah.
show that?
Wait,
that
were
was-
they really?
No, yeah, that's how Janae found out.
So Brandon,
I told Janae about it.
our head man, who gives us head, works at Wheatsville. Apparently, they were filming at Wheatsville.
Oh God.
What? Okay, so they were filming at Wheatsville. What were they? Okay, they're just like 8 Californians are like, we don't know what to do. Let's just go to a fucking. Let's just go to a co-op and
I
get
love that
organic shit.
Californians. I love that Californians are coming here.
I
dis-
don't.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish. Actually, they're coming here to just do the things that we're copying them for.
Yeah.
Like they're going to Wheatsville to buy vegan mac and cheese.
It's like Whole Foods, but local.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like we're just a very bad copy of California.
They can just go get oat milk.
Like we're trying to be this thing where we already have a sort of identity that we're trying to squash away, just because the people are coming here.
No, our identity is about keeping it weird, man.
Okay, speaking of Muda filming in public, I was at the gym today, and just some random woman comes up to me, and there's this guy behind her, like with an iPhone, like filming, and he's like,
Dude, oh
she's an
my
influencer.
God.
And this woman comes up to me with this energy drink and says, "Here, it's a new energy drink. Try it." And everyone else before me was like, "Oh, no, thank you, no, thank you. I don't want that, no, thank you." And then I'm like, "Sure, I'll take it."
Easy cutting it out.
And I take it, and it's like this. It's a can with a liquid in it, obviously, and the sticker is like it's an actual sticker. Like it's not printed onto the can like a normal can, like
Yeah, no,
any other can.
You're either on a prank video or an advertisement.
No, it was definitely an advertisement from some, I guess, local energy drink.
Yeah, it just came out right out of the factory.
It stickered on. It's like a shit sticker. And the guy kept filming her give them out to random people, and people were like, "No, I don't want this."
Yeah, you don't accept a random drink from some stranger.
Yeah, I know.
Especially if you're on camera.
So I was incorrect. I think maybe Netflix might have blocked me
Wait, what?
because I threatened to kill James Corden under that tweet. I won't go into detail, but I was able to
Who's
find
James Corden?
the fat talk show host that.
yeah, the one fat one.
Yeah, the fat talk show host.
Wait,
who's,
I think
like,
I know who
British.
you're talking about.
Yeah, he's like, "Hello, everybody."
He does carpool karaoke.
Yeah, sadly.
Okay.
Oh, that guy sucks.
Yeah,
He
here's
sucks.
the audio to the trailer in case you guys want to listen.
No,
in.
we don't have to do that.
I've already
Alright.
described the premise.
Okay, but the show, in case anybody's curious when it comes out, I'm not even gonna say. Never
Dude,
mind.
why did you threaten to kill James Corden?
Why not?
That's infinitely more interesting
Yeah.
than the fucking show.
Okay, so our good podcast guest Dalton Anderson
Look,
said.
are you answering the question?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Dalton Anderson. I had posted like how
Do you have to say
stupid.
his full name?
Yeah.
You're gonna list his
Let him
address too?
fucking do the answer, man, so
Yeah.
we could just fucking.
We literally had a meeting about not interrupting, and you
I
were
don't
like
care.
in agreement. You're a cunt.
Shut the fuck up.
Nope. Anyway,
Come on, man.
This is what happens when you interrupt.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Thank
Come
you
on.
for throwing me off, cunt bag.
Yeah, our good friend
our
Dalton
light
Anderson.
just died. Fuck. Later.
He's got
but
Tourette's.
Huge L.
our light just went out. Huge L.
It's okay.
But I had commented how
we forgot to pay the utilities.
our house is a lot more interesting because we have a current plot line of fucking hornets being in our chimney, which I think luckily they're chilling out. Like we haven't seen any of the
What
past
does this have
couple
to do
days.
with you threatening to kill
Let
James
me
Corden?
fucking get to it, you cunt. And then Dalton said a good storyline would be if James Corden was living in your attic this whole time. And then I said I would make any massacre in the history of the world look like a fucking joke if he was in our attic. Yeah,
Oh, that's what. Okay, I
Yeah.
get it. And so you think Netflix blocked you for saying that?
probably.
Okay.
I can't find.
Did you find the Netflix Twitter?
Let me look again because I looked on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm not blocked. Maybe I don't know why the tweet didn't appear then.
Rip to the story.
I mean, still though, I would kill James Corden
Yeah.
and Jimmy Kimmel. Not Conan. Conan doesn't do late night anymore.
Dude, what do you think of the new Cowboy Bebop reboot?
It
I
looks
I didn't see the
awful.
trailer.
They're making a
I haven't
reboot.
seen it.
What
No,
sucks
they're
is
making,
that
they're making
it
a
has
live action one.
It's
They're making a
remake.
live action Cowboy Bebop.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
a
No, they're
TV
not.
show. Yeah,
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
on
Yes, they are.
Netflix. Yeah,
That's cap.
Netflix released a clip today, and it has one of the worst trying to be Joss Whedon, James Gunn levels of writing, where it's like I'm very quirky and weird. I'm doing this weird thing, and then
The Cowboy
meanwhile, the plot
Bebop
is going
trailer
on.
has that. Has
in a
those
clip, in a clip of
vibes?
the Cowboy Bebop trailer.
Oh.
It has like
You're
horrible
just
writing.
looking at a fan film, dude.
That's how it
Dude,
seems. Like
yeah.
it's very goofy and like it's trying to make
That's-
fun of like every scene.
That's what
Yeah.
all like live action anime
Yeah.
adaptations.
Just-
They
it's-
all look like fan films.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just sucks how they're going for that like Marvel vibe where everything has to be a joke really fucking quick.
Yeah.
And you can't like take these characters fucking
Take these.
seriously
Mhm.
when there are so many fucking movies where they have weird plots and they take themselves seriously. You can follow it even better than like fucking most Marvel movies.
Mhm.
Like the only example I can really think of right now is Blade Runner. Like that one like takes place in like the future, like fucking sex robots or sex hologram robots and a bunch of other fucking crazy shit. And like you're able to take that movie seriously, but I feel like if it was adapted in like a light that it was going, like it'd be constantly like self-referential jokes.
So I was thinking about
Just-
this because we were talking about like why adapt it in the first place.
Yeah.
So the thing is
Money.
is that like unless it's an original anime, it's adapting the manga, but it's adapting the manga literally almost frame per frame, and it fills in the gaps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait,
And it- and it's- and it-
live action one is.
No, I'm saying anime
Oh,
to
anime.
manga.
Okay, right.
Almost always, unless they have to make shit up, in which it almost always fails. That's what happened with the first Full Metal Alchemist. And I wouldn't care as much if a live action adaptation was trying to do the same thing, where it was like frame for frame the anime. It could be interesting, but if they're trying to make their own thing, they might as well just do that and not try
Yeah.
to translate.
Just do
anime.
a space thing, but
Yeah.
like don't do it and like just don't do it for the sake of putting that name to it.
Yeah.
Because like you said, doing it frame by frame is interesting. It's just that it's literally that.
Yeah.
People are,
Yeah.
are saying that the Cowboy Bebop
So-
thing is literally that.
Oh, it's literally frame by frame?
frame by frame. It does it again, and it's more goofy. It's very edited, like a YouTube video. It's
That's
like
weird.
Like,
what-
why make a live action
know.
thing?
like the whole point of the show was that 20 minutes and it feels like a movie, and then every episode is this like self-contained movie, and they dragged every episode to 45 minutes to 50 minutes, and it's just like goofiest lines
like-
ever.
Yeah.
What if Up? What if we took Disney's Up live action? Old man in the chair, fucking tiny ass
Yeah.
kid.
It's usually like
We
also
lift a
it-
house.
It should usually like stay animated because whenever it has like whenever it's usually animated, like the animated sense of it like brings out more into what makes it so special. You know,
Yeah.
like the reason why I
can
don't
do
really watch
more.
the show, but I've seen y'all watch it and I've peeked in. Like, you know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like in live action, like it would be pretty pointless because already seeing all the fucking crazy ass shit in that show, it already works so perfectly in like the animation,
Mhm.
you know, form.
So
Yeah.
even then,
Well,
if you say you do like JoJo's in live action,
Then you get a buff 17-year-old kid. He's just
half of your scenes are gonna have VFX anyways,
Right.
Because
Yeah.
stands are these
Yeah.
fucking floating humanoid creatures that punch each other.
Yeah.
Like, say you want to do a live action Dragon Ball film for some goddamn
Which has
reason.
been done.
They're flying around and shooting lasers at each other. It's gonna look better in 2D, 3D animation than it is with live action human people because it's
Yeah.
the entire movie is just gonna be on a green screen. And
It
so you're
can-
already animating the entire movie in the first place.
It can look good though in like live action.
I mean,
have a
I've seen fan films where they do it well, but like it's always just gonna look better as an animated piece because when you make it in live action, you're animating it anyways because the
Yeah.
entire thing is VFX.
I have a hard time thinking about what live action brings more to it. Like you know how you say animation, you can do everything and
Yeah.
like, you can see anything. I don't know how live action even compares. Like I don't
animation
know.
is
I don't
just
think it
superior.
does.
It's just superior in every way.
Yeah.
Especially like the porn too. It's just superior.
Oh, for sure.
It's just better in every way.
I
You
actually,
can make him do
disagree.
crazy shit.
I actually disagree.
You can make him do triple fucking flippy dip backflips on the dick.
I
bruh.
think that's true, but I want it 60 frames a second.
Hey, you can animate
can
in
do-
60
you can do
frames a
60
second.
frames.
You
can.
can, but it's not plentiful.
Okay,
Also,
define plentiful.
live action tentacle porn just isn't it.
I also
Okay,
have an argument here.
Hello.
When you're watching animated, you expect that it will go to these lengths. Like it will be like, oh, you can do anything here. But the only one that can really surprise you is when like you're watching the real thing and then you're like, I didn't even know this could be done.
Okay,
and
you're
it's
being
like-
too
When-
you're being too vague.
When they turn inside out.
Oh, okay.
No, not that. But
So
I
you're
mean,
watching the real thing. That you're describing sex, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you're
Correct.
watching the real thing. So you're in the corner. You're fucking whacking yourself off.
I'm in the corner. I'm standing up.
You're standing up.
Yeah.
In the corner,
I used
standing
to
up.
stand
in
up
the
and
dress as
jerk off for a
Superman.
while.
Do you jerk off in the corner?
Why the corner?
I don't jerk off in the corner.
Like, is it
okay.
on a stool?
Okay.
How
You
come-
said you're watching the real thing, so I'm assuming that you're being cuckolded.
What feels
Oh, that's what you mean. No, he's talking about
What is
regular
cuckolded?
pornography.
Okay, so you're watching the real thing, which is regular pornography,
He's
as
not.
opposed to fake porn. Oh,
No.
animated porn.
No, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What
Live
feels-
action pornography.
Live action
Yeah.
porn,
Yes.
and then animated up porn.
Sure. What feels better to y'all, standing up jerking off or sitting down jerking off?
Standing up, more powerful. Easy.
Yeah, my legs feel
You
like
said that
I
about
like the
winter.
sensation.
Winter?
Yeah, no, because we
That
were talking about
gives.
having sex in the cold because whenever the
Yeah,
freeze happens.
easy
I
same.
did not.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I'm
I
not-
did not masturbate through that whole thing, man.
I'm not talking about that,
Oh.
or to you.
I thought y'all were talking about how y'all masturbate.
Keep going,
during
keep
the
going.
cold.
Okay,
going.
so we were talking about like sex and like where like where's the craziest place you've had sex? Just a bunch of sex stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like, what's your like favorite place to have sex? What's your favorite time to have sex? Like season. And then Marcus is like, winter for sure. And I was like, why was that so quick? He's like, it just makes you feel more powerful. Like you're just in the cold and then you're just fucking raw dogging and you don't even feel cold because your adrenaline's up and your blood's pumping and you're just like
No, that's exactly it.
like a Viking.
You don't even feel cold.
Yeah.
Like your body is like negating the cold. and
That's it's kind of insane. I never tried
And
that
you're
before.
naked. It's awesome.
Let's go, guys. We have 0 viewers on this fucking live stream.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're
not
awesome.
Even, that's not even true. We have 4.
I got 0 on mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Hey, we had
We
like
also-
6 or 8 last
Yeah,
time.
no,
overseas
we have
people,
we have
though.
4. Your thing is wrong.
We also
Oh,
didn't
right.
advertise at all.
I
Since
did.
We,
I tweeted it out. We're good.
Yeah.
yeah, we're Gucci. We Gucci.
But
Once we get a regular schedule.
Yeah.
so like fucking in the cold sounds cool. Fucking while it's hot is miserable, actually.
That
sure.
sounds horrible.
Yes.
It's
I feel
miserable.
I feel like having sex in a tent is awful too. Just
I
like,
feel like it depends.
No.
nah.
Like if
Come on,
if
the
you
fuck
have,
tent is awesome.
if you have the fear of like being surrounded by hyenas at all
Not that.
times.
Just like the environment of it.
No,
Like,
I know.
Like
no,
how baggy
adds
it
to
is.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
No, it's not that bad.
No.
What makes it bad?
I just think like how little space there is and like how
I mean, you don't need
Very,
to fucking
like-
roll around.
Yeah.
You can kind of just stay in one place all the time.
yeah.
It's like fucking in a car, but better.
a car seems comfortable though because
No,
you can
it's
like
No,
not.
that is
It's
the-
not.
that is the
It's
opposite.
the
There's-
hardest
you can like
not
put down the
comfortable.
seats though and
Dude,
shit.
there's like
and
Doesn't
10,
matter.
No?
there's 10 times less
you
space in
ever-
a car.
Have you ever tried sleeping in a car?
Yeah, that's not comfortable.
Okay,
yeah,
there you
it's
go.
like yeah.
It's similar.
It's bad.
There's not space in a car. There is space in a tent. There's enough space to sleep and to actually stand up. So
What about having sex in a doghouse?
Never tried it.
No.
No, I never
Nah.
tried it.
First time for
And a
only one way to
metaphorical
find out.
doghouse?
No.
Every day.
Yes. And a physical one, I probably couldn't fit in it because I'm so goddamn massive
Okay.
and swole.
You keep telling
You're,
yourself
you're
that.
quite swollen.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely have a swollen body.
Stung by hornets.
Thank you.
God.
Thank you.
You got
Appreciate that.
tumor
I've been
bod,
hitting the
man.
gym every day.
Tumor bud.
How do I have a tumor bod? I don't have a tumor
You got a
anywhere.
tumor
Actually,
bod.
I do have a fatty tumor on my
Hey, me too,
abdomen.
man. Me too.
Don't you have multiple?
How do you know that?
Because you told me.
Did I?
Yeah, you said I have a bunch, or like not a bunch, but you said you had a couple. Because I was talking about like the spot that I had on like my abdomen. 'Cause I was feeling it. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, do I have cancer? And then it was like, no, it's just a fat. The doctor was like, that's just a fatty
Okay,
tumor.
I'm glad you're referring to the same thing we're referring because that's exactly where tumor bod came from. Is that we saw that you had a tumor in your abdomen. I'm glad it's not. It's
I thought
not
it was
bad.
just
what?
his chest in that one photo.
It's
Like,
not
his chest-
visible. Yeah, I have to like get in there and be
No,
like
it is
that.
visible.
It's not. You're so
It's
stupid.
visible when Marcus edits the photo.
Oh, okay, yeah. Marcus edited a photo when we went to the woods, and he
Yeah.
just
What
like
are you
fucking.
talking about? This is so.
Just turned you into a
this is
fucking
so
ogre.
different. This is so different.
What do you
Are
mean
you
it's
talking
different?
about the troll picture?
The one where you made my dick like fucking the size of my head.
like going down.
My dick is the size of my head. and
That's
you
not where tumor bod
and you
came
squashed
from.
up my face.
No, that's not. It was like an old picture.
I didn't even know about tumor bod. You guys have just
No,
been
it
saying
was
this behind my
wait,
back the
no,
whole like
I
2
haven't-
years.
I haven't said it.
Junaid commented on.
I didn't do this one.
Junaid commented on like I think it's your like alternate Instagram account, and you had posted like a picture of you at the gym, and like your
Oh,
chest.
okay,
just
I do
looked
remember
so
that.
Fucked up.
Oh, but that was my rib cage. I'm pretty sure.
I
Like it
don't
was my
know,
rib
it
cage
was
that was that
tumors.
fucked up. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about now. It's from Caleb Singh.
yeah, Caleb Singh. That's right.
I'm gonna go look at that picture right now. That's what's happening.
Rib.
All right.
Yeah, think of something to talk about.
True.
we're on a
True,
podcast.
There was we had a few things written down.
Yeah, my phone died.
What,
so
like
I can't
topics for
check.
today?
Rib,
Damn,
huge
later.
L, Yeah.
What do we have?
The thing that I wasn't.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, the gig is up, but we can still tell the story.
do you,
Okay, yeah. What happened?
I mean,
wasn't
it's not
here.
exciting anymore.
wasn't
There's
here.
no surprise for Robbie.
wait.
So basically,
Can the mic pick him up? Your mouth looks far away from it.
yeah, the mic
Okay.
can pick me
Just
up.
making sure.
thanks for
It
checking
doesn't, look
it.
as close, it doesn't look as close as it does to.
Israel's
everybody
been
else
so
over here.
meta this podcast.
All right.
Meta rule.
Dude, we're recording.
So one time, we wanted to give Janae a boost, so we bought a sex doll and named her Felicia, and we just kind of had her out in the open for a while, and
She was for Junaid.
yeah,
Okay.
and we were like,
It was a group. It was a group purchase.
there's so much more to that story, but keep going.
we were like, who's gonna be the first to like one day the sex doll is gonna go missing, and then we're gonna like be like, oh, someone's fucking it. So that day finally came where the sex doll was missing. Tristan, one of our roommates, had put it into Robbie's bed.
under the covers.
Under the covers, and so he went into his room and was like, "What the fuck? There's like a person under my bed." And then he was like, "Oh, it was just you, Felicia. I'm so happy to see you." Well, fast forward to like the next day, I'm driving home and Israel calls me, and all I hear is, "What's up with it?"
Fuck you.
And then at the end he says, "Go clean a sex doll on Robbie's YouTube." And I was like, "What did you say?" And he said, "Oh, you got the cleanest sex doll on Robbie's
Not-
YouTube."
it was the first time you didn't hear me. The
And I
second
was like,
time
"Did you
heard me
did you
well.
say that I watched a video on how to clean a sex doll on Robbie's YouTube?" And he said, "Yeah." And I was like, "No. What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Oh, we'll talk when we get home." And so I got home, and he shows me like the video, and it's like just some guy, like the thumbnail is like this guy with a sex doll and like a tub
He's got
of
a
water.
ski mask on too.
Yeah, he's got a ski mask on. I'm like, there's like this is a meme. Like this is a meme video. This has to be a meme. And so he clicks on the video. It's not a meme. It's this guy with like this rubber torso.
It looks like a Jeffrey Dahmer victim.
Yeah, and like a big tub of water, and he's like dunking it in and like washing it and cleaning it. And he goes to the guy's other videos. It's all the same thing but with different sex toys. And we're like, all right, where's the sex doll? And then I'm like, okay, how bad do I want to know?
No.
Oh,
And so I
Figured it out.
And so I opened the door. I opened the door to Robbie's room. I let Jackal out because
I saw that picture.
he needs some adventure sometimes.
Dumbass cat.
And I go into Robbie's room and I don't see Felicia. I don't see the sex doll. And I'm on my way out, but something catches my eye, and it's in the closet,
No.
and it's the sex doll in Robbie's closet.
And she usually has duct tape on her mouth.
She normally has duct tape over her mouth so we can keep her quiet.
Yeah.
But
She
just
doesn't
this
shut the
once, the
You
duct
fucked it?
tape was removed.
you actually fucked it?
No.
Are you lying to me?
No.
He's definitely lying.
Are you a liar?
No.
He's definitely lying.
So how did this all get cleared up in the end?
Robbie fucked the sex doll in the mouth.
I thought.
Period.
Okay.
You think I used the mouth?
And looked up a video on how to clean it. I know you didn't use the ass because the ass was still prolapsed from the last time that we put things in it.
We
into
put
it.
the dildo we found on the lawn inside
Yeah.
of it.
You're the first one to use the sex doll?
No.
What?
The second?
Why is he saying no?
Because I didn't.
Are you lying to me or are you being for real?
No.
Okay, so are you lying to me or are you being for real?
I'm being for real, for real.
Oh, okay, so who fucked it?
No one.
Okay, so who looked up how to clean it? Why did you look up how to clean it?
Because I knew the next day Israel would be on my YouTube and
Why-
then see that.
Why
There's
was,
no
the,
way.
why was the
There's
duct
no-
tape
that was
removed?
not a
Why was the
scheme.
duct tape
you're
removed?
not
That was a
meta.
scheme.
You're not
Why
that
was the duct
meta.
tape removed?
Because then when you saw it and saw that the duct
No,
tape was
no,
gone,
no, no, no.
No.
There's no way you would put that much effort
Robert,
into
you're
it.
a
Yes.
shameless
There's
man.
zero
I
way.
Just
moved
admit
it
it.
from my bed to my closet.
And you were like, I'm going to make him think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting defensive.
It's funnier that
why would you go that
Your
far
Honor?
and not actually fuck it?
Good question.
It sounds convoluted. Would you tell me if you fucked the sex doll?
No.
You wouldn't
All
tell
right,
me.
there we go.
No.
You
Okay,
fucked the
there we
sex
So
doll.
you did fuck it.
It's fine.
There's no shame
Robbie,
in
it's
it.
fine.
I fuck
No,
a sex
fine if
toy.
you did.
I fuck a sex toy every other day. It's
Robbie,
I
fine.
know you do.
The only reason why I talked about this is because we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Well, I know
fucked
you guys
it.
intended to
I know-
ambush me with it.
No, I wasn't going to.
No, Liz told me you guys were saving it for the podcast.
course.
to
I
get it.
Liz
told
fucking
Liz
snitched.
I'm probably not going to say anything because if it was me, I wouldn't want someone to do that.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing about it. But
It's
you,
'cause
100
we
you,
all
fucked,
knew.
you fucked that sex
No,
doll.
you definitely did. I just want to let you know, if I didn't know you were okay with it, I would not have said anything. I just want you to know.
I'm not.
It's okay. There's no shame. We all paid for it.
I did.
I
I
didn't
got
pay
my
for it.
share.
You got your
I got my
share.
share.
You got the mouth.
No, but I saw it in my bed, and then I'm like,
And then you fucked it.
It's a
there-
gift. It's
there
a
are
gift.
thi- yeah, it's a gift. Clearly, I got off of work that
Next
day.
time it'll be a real
long,
girl.
Long 12-hour shift.
Long day at work.
Long
Yeah.
day at work. I
You
was
see
really
Felicia
stressed.
Long day at
I was really
work, a little
tired.
What else would you
horny.
do?
I was
12-hour
really pent
edging.
up. I hadn't seen a human being all
Porn's
day.
not doing it.
Did you use
So-
lube? Did you use lube? That's what I want to know.
No,
Did you use water?
You fucked her dry in the mouth?
no,
Dry in the mouth.
Did you use soap or water?
He just
No.
spit all over
Did
it.
you
just-
spit?
no.
Did you use pre-cum?
Oh.
No.
It's like oil from his belly button. From his residue.
It's a factory
I
down
love how
there.
you pointed at your chest and you said oil from his belly button.
I went like this.
You
Did you
pointed at your
use
chest, though.
any form of lubricant?
No,
You fucked her dry.
no,
What did you use? Dirt?
no.
He would use dirt.
Dude, there
I
needs to
didn't
be
fuck
like
it.
a psychology analysis of this, and then like somebody breaks it
Get
down.
fucking
If I
JCS to
swab-
break this
Yeah.
down.
If I swabbed her mouth with a Q-tip
Mhm.
and I put it inside of a scientist thing, I said, Walter White, here you go.
Did a
Find
rape
the
kit?
DNA.
We did a-
Will I find your DNA in that mouth?
You will not find my
You
DNA in that mouth.
absolutely can go and look at her mouth and turn it inside out and figure out for sure if you really wanted to.
Okay.
It's probably dried up by now.
It's
It-
currently
it-
on the
it-
ceiling fan in the living
Oh,
room.
It's
yeah.
it would still be there.
Yeah, something dripped on
Well,
my
I
beanie
did.
today.
I did look up a video on how to clean it.
Okay,
and the
but
guy
how-
was pretty thorough. If I do say so
the
myself.
thing is that I don't know why you would go that far
Yeah.
for a prank and still not fuck it.
Also, why
Like-
did you watch it? Like,
I didn't.
If you
I-
were supposed to
I-
put it on the
I-
timeline,
I
you
put-
just said he was thorough.
He said it was thorough. Yeah.
That was a joke. I pulled up the
That
video
was a
and then I
joke?
skipped halfway and then I noped
Yeah,
out.
it did,
Like-
okay,
like-
it did look like that when I first before I
Yeah,
clicked
I
on
skipped
it.
halfway
Like
in.
Robbie,
believe it, though.
if you were convinced that you could convince us you didn't fuck it, then why wouldn't you still fuck it?
I didn't want to fuck it.
It does. It's not very fuckable.
It's not
no.
Yeah, no,
The
it's,
rubber
it's
is
a
the
plastic
rubber.
bag.
It
the
looks
rubber
like a
looks
it-
very uncomfortable.
No, and it looks gross. It looks
Yeah.
Google
disgusting.
sex doll, and it's like the first thing that
I mean,
pops
yeah, no,
up.
it's the
Her
basic
tits-
sex
She does
doll.
got the stockings.
Her
though.
tits are
It's
like
true, it's
actual
true.
triangles, and they have little rubber tips. And
She
it's
has
gross.
Tomb Raider body.
She has no ass. She is wearing
They are square
fishnets,
enough.
but the fishnets look gross.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
female video game characters would
But
you
she's got
smash?
the Los Pollos Hermanos apron on.
You just got ran over like a fucking. What's the big machine with the giant
A
front?
tractor.
No, the front wheel, like a
cotton
big
gin?
flattener.
Oh, a tank.
No. It's a construction thing.
Oh,
It-
a crane.
no.
A bulldozer.
A bulldozer. Yeah, you just got run over like a bulldozer.
Okay, thank you for taking that long to explain it, Caleb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need it to be accurate
No,
because
dude.
you're just fucking
Accurate.
flattened right now.
Okay.
What video game character would y'all fuck though?
Do
Female
I have
or
to
male?
answer?
There's so
what
many.
kind of questions?
Just
quite a
so
few.
many.
We're talking about fucking
All right.
That's the-
Spider-Man from the 2003 Spider-Man game.
Tobey Maguire or like Ultimate Spider-Man
stupid.
where he's like a teenager.
You can costume swap and be Spider-Girl.
Okay,
18 plus, by the way.
okay.
There's so many. There's so many.
But you can be Spider Girl in that game.
I'm just making shit
Oh,
up.
okay. I didn't.
There's no way.
I don't think you can be Spider-Girl or woman in
That's
any
like an
game.
email. That's like an email that we got. Like that's why I complain about bad emails, because that would be a bad email.
No,
It's
it
like,
wouldn't.
Yes.
what
What
video
is-
game
Yeah,
characters would
definitely.
you fuck? Hey,
I mean-
how many girls have you ever found attractive in your entire life?
that's funny though. That one's funny.
Ezio from Assassin's Creed.
Boom.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
You gay?
Hell of a
Hey,
leg.
You gay?
Yeah, in full
No,
in full
it-
garb. I would be terrified of hand jobs because he has the little
Yeah.
blade thing.
And he's missing that finger, though. He's missing that finger.
also
No,
is missing-
that's
Yeah.
Altair, I think.
He can
Oh, it's
finger.
all of them?
They're
No,
all missing a
Ezio,
finger.
Ezio still has the finger. We don't have to talk about
Okay,
this.
but
yeah, he
okay,
does.
so like the hidden blade stuff from Assassin's Creed, like the logistics of a hidden blade, which one it works, right? Like you can make one and it
Yes,
works,
yes.
specifically in that time too. But like, how when does it matter? Because you walk up to a guy, you fucking touch him like right on the head, and it goes, and he dies, and then you just
Yeah.
walk away, and it's like the police come question you, they search you. And it's like, oh, what's this big fucking metal contraption
that's when you-
on your fucking
when you
hand?
fucking
It's
get
very,
'em.
it's very conspicuous. Like you
But
know,
then just
if
get a
someone's
sword.
dead.
Then just get a sword. Just start chopping
He does
people.
carry a sword around.
He does use a sword
Okay,
sometimes.
but
when he
what's
needs to
with the
be
hidden blade? Is
when
what
he
I'm
needs to be
saying.
discreet, he uses the hidden blade.
Then just stab him with a normal knife.
Okay, but
the
that
thing-
requires you to pull the knife out and then fucking stab
the
a guy.
thing is
this just
that-
requires you to pat him on the back.
Yeah, but still, pat him on the back or not, like assuming we're talking IRL stuff. Like if you just stab him with, because the blade is like this thin and it's like this long. If you
Right.
stab him in the back, he's going to scream,
Yeah.
and there's no point. You might as well just use a knife. If he's gonna scream anyways,
What if you
use
just
a
stab
knife.
him in the head?
That's different. But
Yeah.
that's like everyone's gonna see that, and the
Yeah,
blade's
you
probably
just
gonna
walk
get
up,
stuck in the
yeah,
head.
You just walk up and like do that, and then
fir-
everyone starts screaming and like, oh, what the fuck? What's going on over
Like,
there?
first
Like,
off,
I didn't
like,
do anything.
The only way you could put it in is through the temple, probably.
Yeah.
Assuming that, like, unless a spring is like made
I
by.
don't know. I need to see Matt Pat break this down.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
this
Oh,
is a
God.
big deal.
We need to get
Like
Matt Pat on
6
the
parts.
podcast
No, we do not.
and just spank him.
We do have camera now,
I was
so
gonna say Matt
True.
Pat's kind of boring, but actually it'd be fun to spank him.
we can like pretend to spank him. We'll just do an audio only
Dude,
episode.
he's got to be the worst guy to have at parties.
Oh yeah, yeah.
do you
His
guys
party
remember that one?
tricks suck.
Do you guys remember
hearing him talk about like stories, he's just talking about video game facts and like,
Just
well,
FNAF
actually,
lore.
yeah.
Do you remember that one meme that went around whenever he was like dancing at the party? And, then,
And he
like,
said,
people,
I just simultaneously
Yeah.
whipped and nay.
Yeah. Awful
Ay,
time.
ay, ay.
Yeah, I do.
Matt Pat.
I mean, the
He
good po-
clickbaited like a while ago, like with the "I'm gonna delete my YouTube channel" like video. It was like the end of an era is what it
Oh
was
my
called, and it was like a
God.
20-minute video, and he was looking like sad.
We talked
kind of
about
like
that.
stoic. Oh, we did.
Yeah, we already did.
Didn't he interview like Dr.
It's so forgettable.
Didn't he interview like Dr. Fauci or something?
Who is that?
He interviewed.
He's probably
He
the
was
most
like
famous
talking about.
doctor
He was
right
like talking
now.
about COVID, and he
Dr.
interviewed somebody
Fauci.
important.
He's I don't
I
know.
think he got
what
to
he is.
interview
He's
Dr.
like
Fauci,
a,
yeah.
a head doctor, head nurse of the school,
Of
Yeah.
what school?
the United States.
yeah,
The United States. The school
United
of the
States
United
Elementary
States.
School.
He's like big doctor.
Okay, he's a big doctor.
Like,
what does he
He's
do
a big
though?
dog,
He's
big bear.
the government representative doctor, and he says things, and it. I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, so he's America's doctor.
yeah.
But what does
Right
he do?
now, yeah.
Like on a day-to-day basis, who does he
Gives
help?
updates on COVID.
It's like a government office position with
Oh.
like medical
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
in
He does
mind.
ad reads.
So
Yeah.
so that's why presidents live so long, right? He's gonna make sure that Biden doesn't die or get gay baby AIDS or something.
Get baby AIDS.
Maybe I don't know.
Dude, I
I'm
can't
sure He
wait.
has doctors.
I really can't wait to say she's not my president when Biden passes away. Oh man.
Why is Biden a girl?
No, Kamala would take over, retard.
Boom! I got pwned.
You like ponage?
She's not
Yeah.
my
She
president.
somehow has a lower approval rating than Biden
I
does.
don't
She
remember
does
the.
nothing.
I don't remember the last time I've just heard anything about them. They
What,
seem to be
Kamala or
so
Biden?
both of them,
Bofa.
and they seem to be so out of the limelight compared to the previous guy.
Well,
that,
they
like,
previous guy wanted the
probably
limelight.
I know, but like
probably
whenever I
don't want
hear
Biden on
information
camera.
about them, I'm like, oh my god,
Biden
your
is-
term is not done. I forgot you were there.
Biden is like right now like going around and promoting the infrastructure bill and like talking about like what's gonna be in
But
it.
like, imagine like you are like this in charge of Joe Biden. Like you're his
handler.
you're his babysitter,
Yeah.
right? You
Yeah,
change his
you're
diapers.
The Illuminati.
Right.
You
You
change
change his
the
diapers. and
diapers.
You're
shit.
them. Yeah.
Like,
Change the
my diapers.
diapers.
You
You remind him
don't-
he's the president.
You don't get him on camera as much as you possibly can.
That's the
You
goal.
don't want him on camera.
That's the goal.
Right.
Well, recently he was talking
Yeah.
about like famous athletes, and he said the famous Negro athlete.
No, the great Negro.
The great Negro athlete. He said Negro twice. He didn't just say Negro and then like said African American the next sentence.
He said
like,
Negro.
No, he said Negro. The great. Yeah, he said Negro. And he disappeared.
There was a Snapchat news headline, and it was like Joe Biden farted in front of the royal family, and I was like, all right, I'll click on it, and I clicked on it, and I scrolled down to where it actually talked about it, and it was like it was long and loud. That's what it said,
Yeah.
according
He
to,
needed to change his
someone who was
diaper.
in there.
What is that? Is that true?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
There's no recording of
There's-
it. It's like some guy's like, trust me, dude. Like,
You gotta believe me,
I
man.
was there.
I was there.
I gave me
I
a
was in the
special
back.
pass.
Source,
I
just
was
trust
there.
me, bro.
I was in the back. They took away my camera, but you
They
gotta
don't want
believe
you to
me.
know this.
they don't want you to know, but he's got long fucking brap ass farts.
The
Shit.
Crap ass farts.
Like I went to fucking downtown Chicago
you know
and
that
it sounded
room
like
is
that.
smelling.
Sounded like sounded like I was revving up this car engine, dude.
God.
Yeah,
Sounded like I was just pulling on this
Biden has to
lawnmower.
reload his farts.
it does.
Yeah. Do you guys know the Daily Wire? Sadly.
Is that Alex Jones?
No,
He
it's
has the
Ben
worst
Shapiro.
questions.
Ben Shapiro,
Yeah.
same thing.
Those are-
They're
he asked the
working on
worst
a
questions.
they're working on a Hunter Biden movie right now.
Oh,
is
is that
that
what-
who's making
Is
it?
that what
Yeah.
you showed me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Wait,
showing
Hunter's not his. Wait, is Hunter
Hunter's
his son?
his
Yeah, it's his
sussy son.
The son that like I don't know. He does shady shit.
The
Yeah.
one with
Like,
the laptop.
The human
Yeah.
trafficking
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one who fell asleep with a crack pipe in his mouth.
Yeah.
Okay,
The one
boom.
who looks like a Giga Chad in every single photo where he's got a cigarette and he's in like a fucking
Yeah, the
Vegas
guy
bathroom.
the guy who's doing human trafficking.
Yeah.
Oh, the
yeah.
guy that fucked my mom.
Women are
Yeah.
assets.
Damn, man, I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
They need to make a Chet Hanks
He
movie.
didn't even get me anything for Christmas.
I mean, there technically is. If like,
Wait, who'd win in a fight? Chet Hanks or Hunter Biden?
who's on crack? Which
that's a
one is
good
on
question.
crack?
They're both on crack.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both on crack.
They do both have horrible fathers, so this actually is a good matchup.
Who is Chet Hanks?
well,
Tom
Tom,
Hanks' son.
Tom Hanks would
Tom Hanks'
kill
son.
Biden.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
but-
okay. Fuck.
But
I
Chet
can't.
Hanks
I can't
versus
like.
Hunter.
I can't like do the thing with their faces and like. Tom Hanks is the one that played Forrest Gump, right?
Yes.
Okay. His son is the one who fakes like the Caribbean accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick up
Okay,
it's the
okay.
massive boy island.
I mean, is it really
Alright,
faking it if he does it
Yes.
and that's just his voice?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, he like
Like
defends.
at a
the wa-
certain point, it just became
Yeah.
his voice.
No, the way he
That's not how
defended
that
it
works,
was like
though.
the way he defended it was like I was on the phone with like my Jamaican girlfriend. She was getting in an argument. She was like, "Pussy clap," like whatever the fuck.
Like, okay, so imagine
And he
this.
just like started copying.
Okay,
He's
well,
like, you know, it's their culture.
I used to say car, but now I say cur.
That's not the same thing.
That's
That's not the same thing.
It is the same. Like at a certain
no,
point,
listen.
performance just becomes
Listen.
what you do.
Okay, so imagine every day I just do this racist Chinese accent. I'm like, hello, how you do? Hello, I fucking like beat broccoli.
You heard of Pyro?
If I do this
Christ.
incredibly racist accent
Hillary Clinton.
every day, is that my voice?
At a
Or am I
certain
faking
point,
it?
like
No,
I
come
feel like
on,
you
dude.
go over the
okay,
horizon
it
on
does.
it. You know?
It does happen though when people like move out to the south or out like anywhere.
That's different.
They start
different.
picking up twang, right?
different.
But they don't change their whole accent as like just like that. Like they grow up and they're talking like, oh yes, I'm a very proper man, and
Well, I
then
mean,
they go
like,
to
not-
the
it-
Caribbean.
we're not
purpose.
saying this is like gradual over time. Like Chet Hanks, like didn't like wake up as he heard.
It wasn't like the dude is like looks like Tom Hanks, right?
Not
he
really.
He looks like Hunter Biden.
Okay,
Yeah.
he
Looks
looks
like Hunter Biden.
he looks like a proper white man,
Yeah, proper.
Proper
sure.
white man.
and he talks
You
like
wanna run
that.
with that?
He talks like a Caribbean.
Right? But he's not from the
He
Caribbean.
doesn't always
No.
talk like it though. He'll
He's not from
only
the
do it in
Caribbean.
like certain videos. He's doing it now mainly just to own the libs because everybody is like mad
yes.
at him.
But the point is, he's not from there,
Yes.
so he's very much forcing that accent. That's not even up for debate.
Yes.
Correct.
Right? So it's cringe.
Yes.
It is cringe.
It's very cringe.
That's what I'm saying. I don't talk like a Chinese man.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
true.
That's good for you.
I think
Yeah.
that'd be
Very good for
very.
you.
Somebody
that's very
pat me on the back
fortunate.
right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think Chet Hanks would win though, because he over the summer he did once a day he would like post a video of him working out like hell, and I think like at the ending he would like scream to like get out all the adrenaline. Like,
I
there's
think
a few of them that I saw.
Okay, yeah, Hunter definitely doesn't work out.
No, Hunter is cracked out.
I think Hunter would.
Hunter's also older, I think.
I think Hunter would kill him, and then no one would talk about it, and no news would cover it.
My son
Yeah,
got
just like his
my son
laptop.
got killed.
He's dead, right? That
No,
crack,
Bo
the
is
crackhead
dead.
son.
No,
Bo is
he's
dead.
alive.
And Bo was the good one.
Sure. Sure.
Bo Biden.
Yeah.
That's so
Fine,
stupid.
good.
Joe Biden.
My name is Joe, or like my name is Caleb, right? And I just named my son Caleb.
Yeah.
Caleb.
Well, yeah.
Like my name is Joe. I named my son Bo. That's stupid.
Obama also had a dog named Bo.
Well,
Dom
Obama
has a-
doesn't even like have actual kids though, because it's his doctor.
All right.
Okay, turn his mic
His
off.
real
Turn
name is
this
Barry.
guy, turn
his
this
real
guy's
name
mic
is
off.
Barry Satoro. I'm posting about this.
I'll give you this.
Turn
photo
this
next
guy's
time.
mic off.
I'm posting about
Shut
this
it
on my
down, Otto.
BitChute
You're,
account.
you're
I announced-
only this guy now.
I announced,
Stop.
Okay.
Dressed like that.
Yeah. I'm at
You gotta
BitChute.
calm down,
Junaid.
dude.
Dude.
Junaid, didn't you want to tell the your stand up story?
Oh yeah.
That's
I
a
wanna
hard
tell-
switch.
That is a hard switch.
I mean, I don't want to keep talking about fucking Bo Biden or
Bo
whatever. the fuck.
Biden, fucking
Obama.
porn. Okay, so I did stand up for the first time a few months ago.
Let's go.
It was not a few months, like maybe a month and a half. And it went just about as I thought it would go, as in it's very embarrassing, but you know, it's the first time, so I was expecting it.
But your case was interesting because it
Yes.
wasn't at all like a normal
Yes.
like open mic.
So we went there, and I went with a friend of mine, and we I wanted to go with a friend because I was like, I don't want to do this alone. You know, I want like if we're gonna bomb, we both have to do it.
Yeah.
And, at least we have a story out of it, and we can prove to each other that we have a story. We're not making shit up. And like we were waiting, and then they tell us, "Hey, no one's here, so we're not gonna have a show." So, like,
Go home.
you'll just have to wait another 30 minutes or like another hour for the next show. And if people are there, then you can do that one. And we were like, okay, yeah, cool. It's the same one, right? And he was like, yeah, it's the same one. And this guy is like 22, same age as us, and he's the owner of the club already.
Oh, wow.
At this point.
Is it a comedy
His
club?
parents definitely owned the club.
Yeah.
His parents owned the club, and then they tragically died. So now he's like,
Yeah.
I own this comedy club.
Low
now."
key a pandemic.
Yeah, they got poisoned somehow.
Yeah, by
And-
Hunter Biden.
So now we're waiting, and we decide, okay, let's drink a little bit just to loosen up. And
Yeah.
Because now there's like we're waiting more, and it's getting more nerve wracking. And about 5 minutes before we were supposed to start, because now we're looking around, and we see only people that clearly are looking at their notes or looking at their phones, meaning it's only open micers as the audience
Right.
itself.
That's all of them in Austin.
Right. I
yeah.
realized that at that point.
It's fucking stupid.
And this woman, this fair, rich woman,
Fair as in white or fair, as
fair
in pretty?
and rich as,
in, like, pretty.
big.
Oh,
Um,
well endowed.
yeah, she
Fat
yeah.
ass tits.
She could order a lot of things.
Her tits are like the sex doll, just less perky.
She came to us
Tomb
because
Raider
she's,
pod.
yeah, she
Fat
had
Tomb
rhombus
Raider.
body. So she came to us because she saw that we were like somewhat like very like, you know, talking loudly, like trying very distinctly trying to calm ourselves down. And he's like, "This is clearly your first time." She was like, "This is clearly your first time. I'll give you a little rundown."
She said that.
yes.
Oh God.
Okay,
I'll give you a
nice.
little rundown of what this
Yeah,
is.
I'll give you a little pat down.
Yeah.
You're
so
taking
this-
advice from a woman, a fat woman.
Yes,
Fat.
yes.
Little
Horrible
rundown.
Okay,
idea.
nice.
White fat woman.
Well endowed, fair,
Aye, aye.
big-breasted
Oh,
woman.
yeah, yeah.
Looks like a
white
Goomba.
woman.
Yeah.
I had
So-
to defend them.
What happens is she says, okay, so this is called Power Hour. So what happens is I will be on stage with you this whole time.
Oh,
You
no.
do your 3 to 5 minutes, and any time during your set, I'm allowed to interrupt. I'm allowed to say whatever I want. I'm allowed to roast what you say, and I'm allowed to say basic, like talk shit about you to the audience while you're doing your set.
So essentially, the worst first opportunity for stand-up ever.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
And this
thought
was
about
a woman doing this to you?
yes,
I would
yes.
have
my
more respect if it was a man.
and like it's
This bitch has gotta have a dick, bro.
yeah.
I'm actually thinking
Yeah.
about this now. It is
Uh-huh.
genuinely the worst thing I could have thought of hypothetically before I did it. Like, what would I fear the most? It's exactly that.
Yeah.
But so as soon as that happens, my friend turns to me and he's like, "Is it too late to leave?" And I'm like, "We're already here. We waited an hour. We have to do this."
Uh-huh.
So now we're just waiting, and they're like, "Okay, come to the front of the stage." Everyone comes. So everyone comes up to the front of the stage, and then they start. And everyone is going. Everyone is going, and my friend, he goes up, and he's somewhat of a good talker. So as soon as he gets interrupted, he just goes into whatever storyline. Like he just says
So
shit.
he starts improving.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
very good at just saying shit, and it like turned out well for him. Like so a few chuckles or whatever.
Nice.
And then I go up and I never thought I reached. I thought in my life I reached in the level of embarrassment that was already zero.
Right.
That proved me wrong, because I went up there and I was ready, because we went to a coffee shop right before this and we practiced lines. I was like, I'm so fucking ready. This is funny.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like there and I'm saying the stuff, and almost immediately for the first punchline, she's like interrupting.
Oh my
And
god.
as soon as she does that, the lights seem to be way brighter in my face.
Oh no.
I'm not seeing anybody in the audience. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know what my pacing is. I have no idea what I'm saying.
She said something before you finish your punchline.
Before I finish my punchline, yeah, because like I'm not saying the joke was even good, but like it was somewhat.
It might have been good. You
yeah.
don't know.
But
Yeah.
this thing, it was a comment or like, oh, the premise is like convoluted or bad or something like that. But you could have let me finish it and then told
Is
me.
that what she said?
What did she say about the joke?
She was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh,
oh,
my."
nice,
Some
nice.
women deserve to be.
Wow.
She
That's
literally
funny.
said
That's
that.
comedy.
Some
She
women
literally
deserve
said
to be
Nice
kicked in the
interjection, bro.
fucking cunt till they queef.
Dude,
Turn his mic off.
you say-
Turn this guy's
did
mic
you,
off.
Did you say
That's not the
cunt
worst thing
de
that's
la
been said.
queef? Is that what you
I
said?
said some women deserve to be kicked in the cunt until they queef.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
turn this guy's mic
No.
off.
Okay, that was nothing. You
No,
know,
there's been worse shit said. No.
I mean,
this
okay,
guy's
but
mic
that was
off.
nothing.
TBH.
Yeah, you, Caleb, you
Don't
literally
say
went to-
y'all, okay?
Hillary
Yeah.
Clinton.
Robbie, you've said worse too.
Okay.
Hillary Clinton. Okay.
Yeah. That's what she said too.
You should have opened up with the Midas joke.
Okay.
That one always gets him.
Okay.
The Midas
So you
joke
fi-
is popular in these counties.
You finish your
Yeah.
set.
So okay, that's the thing. I didn't even
Did you?
finish my set.
Okay, right.
Because I'm telling a few jokes and I keep like she's just keeps going at me. Like she really goes in on me.
How did the audience take?
The audience like for the beginning it was very much she understood that I was doing it for the first time, so she was like, "Oh, you doing this on a dare or something?" Which was already embarrassing, to be honest.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, just a dare out of nowhere, just like definitely not preparing this for like, a week and a half. And everyone was like clapping, clapped and chuckled a bit, and so I was like, okay, this is
Did you
good
say
enough.
that? Did you say that? Like,
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't preparing this for a week and a half.
Yes. So
And I got
everyone was like,
chuckles? Okay, boom.
yeah, everyone was like at least on my side for that part of it.
Right.
And then I keep going, and literally she starts at some point telling her own jokes because
Oh my
she just stops
What a
me.
cunt.
Are you for real?
I swear to you. I swear to you. And it
I would
was so
call her fat.
embarrassing.
So
because
fast.
She would say things and then she would tell me to continue it, and I would try to, but then like if it didn't like it was not to her standards. She would just stop me and just keep going through her stuff. And she would tell me at some point, do you have anything else? And I'm like, you just fucking talked over me. How am I going to remember anything I even
So
planned?
did people like roast her back ever or no?
No.
Some of, like, I think one guy did it like 4 or 5 times, he said. And he was like, I think he got her sometimes. And it was nice to see at least. But like most people were just under her, like, grasp, I guess. Just
I
like
would have called her fat
Some
so
people
fast.
Yeah.
need to review bomb her club or something, man.
like she was very clear in her sets that she was Jewish, so everyone was like doing Jewish jokes to her.
Right.
So it was not
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
The great Jewish jokes, as if they don't have
Yeah.
enough shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, dude.
They were roasting her. But so yeah, I woke off stage at this point and I am just fucking I feel humiliated.
Right.
Completely. I sat down.
In reality, no one cares what just happened to you.
Right. I
But you
understood that.
do feel that way, yeah.
It's so fucking embarrassing. But like, yeah, we saw other people go, and some people had even worse reactions to them because they were telling jokes about like fucking pedophilia and like like trying to be like on the line of fucked up
Like,
but still edgy.
Edgy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like this is something that's important because I learned the same thing. You can't start off doing edgy stuff
No.
like that
Yeah.
because
Leer
you don't know
and-
the fundamentals. So you don't know how to be funny yet on stage.
Yes.
And so
Yeah.
now you just get up there and then you try and be edgy and everyone's like, well, that's pretty cringe because that's not there's nothing fundamentally funny
Yeah.
about your
Yeah.
about you yet. So
Do
like
you remember when we went to a open mic one night and this kid who like came with his mom or something? It was clearly like one of his first times doing stand up, and he was just telling jokes, and then they were all like not landing. The fucking audience was stone faced. Then he just started telling Holocaust jokes.
Oh my god.
No.
He was like, "Well, I guess this isn't working, so I'm just gonna start telling Holocaust jokes."
Oh my god.
And he had like a minute left on his timer, and he was just
Did
like
anyone
the
stop
Jews
him?
on the bus joke and like the Jews in the oven
Oh my
joke
Did
and like
anyone
God.
stop him?
Man.
no, people were just like, "Oh my god, what the like,
I think-
boo,
Tell-
this is trash."
Tell the Gmail story because that one
what's
is really
which
funny.
one's the Gmail story?
Like
Well,
one
wait,
time,
wait, we
another
didn't
time
even-
at a different open mic, there was this guy that was being hyped up like all night.
the-
He was the last
Oh
goer.
my god.
And he only told one joke, and it was this long-winded fucking like paragraph essay of
that
a
guy
joke.
sucked fucking
It was
nuts.
just a story of like him going on a Tinder date, and then it ended with, and then I went to her apartment and she had a Gmail account.
What?
That was the
What
that
the
was the end of the
fuck?
joke.
No, that,
What's wrong in
everyone-
Gmail?
Because whenever he walked in, the host was like, "Oh, that's that guy." Like I forgot his name.
guy I know.
Like, oh, dude, this guy's hilarious. Then they're talking about this guy in between sets.
They were
like, when he's
hyping him up all
they're-
night.
Yeah, they're bringing up other comedians and like, I know, and they're like, but that guy's so fucking funny. I can't wait till he gets up there. He gets up there and he not like single laughs, bro. Like not
Yeah.
like he. Dude was fucking garbage.
We need to bring Scott to an open mic just so he can
But
shit post.
It looked like it looked like everybody knew him and he's been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just said nothing.
He paid
and then went up
everybody
there and was
off.
like, and she had a Gmail account.
That's so bad.
Maybe that's what he wanted. He just
Yeah.
wanted people to tell stories about how bad his dumb Gmail joke is.
Maybe.
I think one of the worst things you can do in stand up is say a joke and then it doesn't land and then say, "Oh, that didn't work." Oh, okay.
Time to
Yeah.
go tell
just keep
Holocaust
going.
jokes.
No.
Because people keep doing like
Just-
people say that like they'll read a joke and then they'll say that line like, "Oh, no, nothing." Okay, and then they'll read another joke, no laughs, and then say it again.
Yeah, I think
And
like
they'll do it again and
just
again
keep,
and again.
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Like-
That's what audience
it-
members want.
It stops your momentum.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
once you get that first momentum, you can just coast off of it for the rest
Even
of
if
the
you
set.
get if you get no laughs, if you don't stop, if you just keep going.
Momentum is just so
Yeah.
important. As soon as you get that first stride, that first start of confidence, it's just like it will follow you throughout the rest of your set. It's just kind of
also
for sure.
saying that is actually worse than the joke bombing.
No,
Oh,
because
yeah.
the audience
Yeah.
just
For
like
sure.
it goes
Just
away.
Say a joke and it bombs, just keep going. But if you like draw attention to it and highlight the fact that it
Yeah.
bombed,
Yeah.
then it's like, all right, now
Just
I'm gonna
embarrassing.
remember that shitty
Yeah.
ass joke.
This guy's
Yeah.
so egotistical that he thought I should love to his
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're losing me.
the
Yeah.
worst thing is people that just get up and self-deprecate the whole time.
Mhm.
That shit is never funny. Never.
That was
never,
like
never
almost
funny.
every comedian at the 2 we went to in Houston.
It's because they
And the
live
2
in
Houston open mics, they were just nothing but about how terrible their lives are.
because they live in Houston.
Houston's cool sometimes.
You keep that
Yeah,
in
you're a
mind.
Houston boy.
Yeah, I'm a Houston boy.
I don't think Austin is any better. Not that I hate Austin.
I
but
mean, if you
Austin is hills.
if you don't
that's why
like
I
Houston,
Austin.
Yeah.
if you don't like Houston, if you don't like Austin, you don't like you just don't like cities. Just go to a farm.
Yeah, well, to circle back to it,
yeah.
after that, for like a few days after this, whenever I would read a book or watch a show, I would just get a tick where I would just like scream because I would just feel embarrassed about it.
Oh no.
But I'm glad that's over because the motivation has started coming back
That's
to
good.
try to do it, because the more I tell that story, the more people tell me, you started with the worst thing. There's nothing they can do to make it worse.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is
That's
true.
like working at Kirby Lane.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I worked Kirby Lane, I was like, I could fucking do any job of all time. Yeah, that's what I think. Well, I'm down to do open
down.
mics with you. I've been writing some other jokes ever since you said that. Like, so I got some new material.
Comedy working out.
Hey, you
Yeah.
gonna bring the Midas joke back?
Yeah.
I'll probably bring the Midas joke
Let's
back.
go.
If you my
Might as well.
birthday gift every year could be that, and I'd be glad.
Midas joke.
I just show up at your party, tell the Midas joke, bounce.
Oh God.
Well, we could do a segment where we tell how the previous week went in terms of doing gigs and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
that'd be
very
good.
down for that.
We can record gigs maybe.
That sounds cool.
Yes.
Upload
Maybe,
them on
yeah.
the channel.
I have I mean that's just way later stuff. Don't even worry about that shit yet.
Can dox the fat Jewish lady.
Dude,
Okay,
fuck
you
the fat
have-
Jewish lady.
Gotta
Dude,
stop.
She was actually nice. It's like she was doing her show.
It doesn't.
you know?
It doesn't sound like she was nice. It sounds like she's
Like-
fucking doesn't know how to
Like
do
she
anything.
definitely thought that people were like ready for her show, you know, and she was just doing it like she usually did. And
So is it kind? Was it kind of like trying to be Kill Tony?
I guess so. Yeah, yeah. It was
'Cause
very
Kill
much like
Tony's
that.
in Austin too.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to do that for first timers. Like regulars, I
Yes.
would get. But like when it's your first time ever, like I think you should leave that out or go
If you
easy.
don't know how to deal with a heckler, because that heckler is on stage with
Oh
a
yeah, no,
microphone.
heckle like a,
Wait, she's on stage or she was in the
Oh
audience?
yeah, she's on stage.
Oh.
She is sitting at a table, and she's
Okay,
drinking.
so she is trying to be Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
yeah.
that's not good.
Kill Tony's a show. You know about Kill Tony or no?
Nope.
Yeah, Kill Tony's a show where it's two guys that are comedians, and they get up there and they have a name bucket of like people that want to go on, and then they'll go up there, they'll do their set, they just sit there and roast newbies the whole time. But it's like people go on there to do that. It's not like they showed up for an
Yeah.
open mic and it's like, oh, the open mic's not there. You can go to this show instead.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna flame you in your first set this whole time. It's like people that are trying to be funny and are totally okay with going on to Kill Tony because it's a live stream thing. Like it's like a big following. So
Right.
um,
Definitely, like where she fucked up was like
they like the
telling
attention.
us, telling
Yeah.
us, oh, it's your first time, and then not telling us that would happen.
Yeah.
Do you remember like when we would go to open mics and we'd recognize some of the frequenters?
Like the redhead kid.
Yeah.
Dude, the redhead kid was awesome.
No, that guy sucks.
He was awesome.
No,
was
he's
he?
Are you
not.
talking about the guy who would like he'd send like this the whole time, and he would send like say like cracker jokes,
No,
and he had like a frocket.
no, not that guy.
Okay,
What's a
never mind.
frocket?
The redhead
A
guy
front
that,
pocket.
that had like that weird stature and he looked like he was gonna be funny and like his tone of voice and his everything is funny, but his material is just
Yeah,
a whole bunch of nothing.
he talked like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
No,
he
that guy
he would always
sucks.
stand like this. He was like really fat, and he'd stand like this.
No,
the
he was
whole
not
time.
fat. He was
not
skinny.
fat.
He was lanky as
skinny
fuck.
Yeah,
redhead
never mind.
kid.
I'm thinking of someone else. But it was at one of the open mics that you went to. It was at specifically the one where
It seems like
You-
he's at every single one of my open mics.
you went last because they knew that you had an audience, which was us there.
right.
And they wanted to keep us. As
Oh,
long
the
as
one at
possible.
that bar.
We
Yeah,
also
yeah,
he
yeah.
also usually went last because he showed up right when signups closed.
That's true.
Almost every
true.
time.
That's true. But I'm also down like because a lot of people since this is how okay, so Joe Rogan's doing a lot of cool things for the comedy scene. One, he's opening up a new comedy club, which is really dope. But also
Is it
like
actually opened up yet? Because he keeps
it's not
saying
it's not
that.
opened up yet,
No?
but he's
He
opening
bought
it
like
up.
one of the nicest theaters in Austin.
Right.
Is it
And-
the IMAX one?
No, it's like
No.
an outdoor theater.
Oh, okay.
So Joe Rogan's opening up this club, but he's also doing a bunch of stuff like for the comedy scene in general and trying to make it not be so clicky and very open and like because that's how it was. It's like the open mics were super clicky. You got to know a guy. You go up, you
Yeah.
do your set.
Yeah,
like,
you
that's how you
know the
get gigs.
Gmail guy.
right. You know the Gmail guy, and then you're in. So
Gotta find his Gmail.
And then but so Joe Rogan's doing cool things, but it was like what was it going at? I got interrupted and I was like, fuck.
Joe
You
Rogan.
said Joe Rogan's
No,
trying to do
before that.
good
Hunter Biden versus Chet Hicks.
No.
You were just saying
Well,
how
there we go.
The comedy
guys.
scene, the
We're
comedy
done.
scene in Austin, and he was opening a comedy
club.
club that he bought. What were we gonna?
Right, but that Joe Rogan was just a part of it. I was trying to say something else, but
Oh, Dr. Fauci is the
you
medical
are such a fucking bastard. Yeah.
Well,
something about comedy in Austin. bro.
Something to your point that's non-existent.
I said it out loud. I said it out loud. I was like, I'm about to talk about this, and then I was saying
Wait,
Joe
okay.
Rogan is helping.
You might get it back. You might get back for this. I've heard that a lot of the comedians that moved here are moving back to LA.
Oh yeah, no, because it's
Really?
just
Are you
dead.
serious?
Yes, because they saw that Austin was very just like
That's a
out
huge
of,
L.
out of nowhere, like really pandemic kind of like fears
yeah.
that it just like, oh, they came here and then everyone was like, we need to make the clubs.
Yeah.
And that's how you get a 22-year-old owning a comedy club.
But didn't they move here during the pandemic?
No, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
They moved here because mostly for tax reasons and also because it was open.
Yeah.
But now they're moving back because they realize that LA is still LA.
Yeah.
And that things are opening and that the scene is already made. Here it's being made. It's starting here.
Yeah.
It's not even like, but LA is still there. It's like people still want to
Yeah.
make that their main
That makes
spot.
sense.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Like LA is super clicky too with their comedy scene.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's
No,
one
no,
of the
very.
things that was like trying
Yeah.
to separate
Yeah.
that and get like new comedians to come out there and do work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good for it. But the open mic scene is like the same. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so people would come to the open mics. They'd sign up first if it was a sign up thing, or like the bucket thing. I think the bucket thing is cooler because you get a set amount of time and you don't know if you're going to be up or not, but you're ready if you have a set or something like that. So, but people will go up for the sign up, and the audience is like almost strictly people that are doing their sets and open mics and doing comedy, and people go up there and then they do their set. They'll stay for like a minute, then they'll leave.
They'll leave. Yeah. And by the end
They
of the
go up
night,
there, they
it's
do their
just-
set, they
it's
leave.
Just you.
And then it's really annoying because now all the other guys are there, and then whenever I'm there last, or like because people that are signing the thing last, now there's like
Yeah.
half the audience,
Yeah.
or like not even anyone really.
Yeah.
And they're usually drunk and tired by the end.
Yeah, it's
All
kind of
five
really
of them that are left.
how the open mics are run is kind of really annoying, and they're not advertised well to like the common person.
Yes.
It's like people have to go out and find them, and the people that are going out and finding them are the people that are trying to do open
True.
mics. So
The-
like,
also the Last Gas comedy website. Do you remember that?
yeah,
It's shut down.
yeah. No, there's a new one. I got
Okay,
I got
that's
the link
good.
for the new one.
That's good.
But again, still like you have to know somebody
Yeah.
to give you the link for that website.
Yeah.
But like, how many people are out there are like, I want to find an open mic to go to and watch. You know what I'm saying? It's
there
like
is
they have to
Do-
just show
I think
up.
it's called Do ATX or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Do ATAs?
Yeah, it's like things to do in Austin, Texas.
I was
It-
seeing
it-
an ad
oh,
for that the
yes,
other day.
yes.
it's just like a website and has like literally everything. That's how.
I wish we kind of lived in the city at
Once
some
once
point.
once that starts being
I
better.
used to go to like comedy shows with a friend and we would go there. It was just a fucking bar, just like a restaurant outdoors.
Oh, yeah.
And you would see them do their show there, the open mics, and like the level, like you realize that doing jokes to an open mic versus people who are just drinking and next to like really close to a college is completely different.
Yeah.
Really. It's like those people's like the levels of what they expect is so
Yeah.
low. You can actually like have so much confidence on
Yeah.
that stage over there.
I feel like though, if you're like, wait, do you mean like the bars or the areas that are specifically set up for comedy?
For the bars where they do like open mic shows and all that.
That's what's
Just
good
like-
about
I
Austin
feel
is
like
that like every bar and coffee shop has a stage because
Yes.
South by Southwest happens.
Yes.
And so all these places have a venue already built in for things like open mics.
Yeah.
Where people normally wouldn't find them.
I know the Voodoo Donuts on 6th Street has a stage, correct?
Probably.
That is
Yeah.
one of the many places that has
Yeah.
a stage.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. I'm just trying to remember because like I can only think of a few places.
Well,
Yeah, but a lot of comics suck, and that's okay to suck. But like, they get up there, they're the first ones to sign it because they have no job, and then they do their set and then they
Yeah.
leave, and so
Hey.
that's just not sustainable
I wonder if
audience
there's ever
what?
like
You can't even use the not having a job thing as
I
an
mean, they
excuse.
don't. They probably don't have a
the
job.
reason you'd show up late is because you'd be playing League until 5 minutes before we're supposed to leave.
That's his
And
job.
then you'd remember you have to go take a shower.
he's not paying.
Yeah,
and that
no.
whole
playing
day
it
I'd be like, Caleb, we have an
competitively.
open mic tonight. Caleb, we have an open mic tonight. Caleb, we have an open mic tonight. You'd be like, yeah. Clicking at League. And then finally, it's time to go. We're going to be late anyways. You're like, I have to shower. I have to shower. I have to shit.
You just don't understand the
And
modern
then we're 30
problems
minutes
of a gamer.
late. The fucking sign up is almost closed. And
You
you're in at
just
the tail
you
end.
just don't understand the modern problems of a gamer.
Yeah,
That's it.
I know.
Speaking of
Just
gamer,
don't even. You can't use the job thing as an excuse. They
Speaking
sign up
of
first just because they showed
excuses,
up on time.
speaking of being on time, we do have an email.
Let's
shit.
go.
It's called The Decision and the Apology.
Oh my god, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
this
just
is
gonna shoot
long.
myself.
Okay.
What
I don't have to
happened?
do the podcast if I shoot
Do we have
myself.
another
All right.
suicide note?
I don't know, but
Okay.
it's they address
A
us.
segment where we choose a fake character and write their suicide note.
I'm just
Okay.
I'm just gonna listen to it, and not say anything.
All right, Star,
Samus
Star
is
Bandits.
suicide.
I've reached a decision regarding my nemesis status. However, there are two things I'd like to address first. At the time you read my email on the last podcast, 2 weeks had passed since I had emailed you in response. I had also spoken to you briefly over Twitter regarding your hiatus,
Oh
because
my
we did have a
God.
2-week hiatus.
Yep.
So
This
I feel
motherfucker
the
has a disclaimer before his email.
I know. So I feel the impact of my previous message was less than I had anticipated. In addition, a certain joke involving phoenixes and ashes seemed to miss its mark since the previous episode had not been fresh in your minds.
No, we got the joke.
All right. Then he
Yeah,
says,
that's exactly what you were talking about.
then he
Like,
says,
oh, this one didn't work?
yeah, that's true. That's exactly true. All right. And he says, to Robbie, if you took offense to it, I do sincerely apologize for that.
Offense.
You know, it's not fresh on our minds.
He's saying
is
he
it?
rose from the ashes like a phoenix from your granddad's ashes because we made a joke about granddad's ashes.
Oh,
That didn't
good.
offend me.
Good.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think that offended me.
I was applauding you for memorizing that.
Oh, okay.
I had perceived that you had found at least a bit of dark humor in the situation with your grandfather's ashes. There we go.
It's
Okay.
pretty dark and humorous.
Which is why I decided to include that line. After 2 weeks, however,
You're good.
it may have felt less like a joke than intended. I will not lie to you that I do feel a bit unnecessarily cruel, even as your so-called nemesis. Thank you for answering my question
you're
about being
good.
graciously. Hearing about young Robbie was wholesome, and after browsing through some of the Star Bandit media you linked me to, I hope to continue to develop your obvious talent.
Thank you.
To Caleb with a K.
Oh man.
While,
man.
What about Caleb?
no, I don't think he has anything for Caleb.
All right.
While I know you hate the Meat Man, I hope you consider my opinion in regard to unlisting your videos.
His songs. He's gonna enlist. some
Oh,
Sugar Rush
disliking
songs.
what you have done in the past means that you're growing as an artist. For many artists, if they feel or if they like what they have done and continue to produce at the same quality, they are not continuing to surpass their limits. The songs you are considering unlisting are not reflections of who you are now. They reflect who you were and how far you have come. Removing those songs means people can no longer see how you've grown, which makes it more difficult to understand you as a person. An important part of the context to a good piece of art, especially in the medium such as music, is understanding what kind of person the artist is. You would essentially be hiding a part of your history. A long time ago, someone told me that you will know a person through their art. I listened to the songs you mentioned, and as an outsider, I do not think you should be embarrassed by them or feel that you should hide them.
Agreed.
If I had not already heard them, I would be saddened if I lost the opportunities to come to know you better, or whatever. Fuck you, loser.
Let's go.
Why do you seethe and mauled about it? League sucks anyways. And now, with those two things out of the way, I will address whether I will be your nemesis. I'm still angry that you did not like the Gumbo Bones thing. I'm going to fuck all of you up. You are going to get the shit on by the Meat Man. Mark my words, from now on, I'm keeping score. With
love his-
love, the Meat Man. P.S. What do you do when you're feeling down?
Okay.
I fucked the sex doll.
So hold on.
There we go. Confession.
To wrap that up. So what this email was, it was a wall of text, and it was a little bit boring. but it was
He
It was-
sucked your
I
dick in
liked
this
it.
one, and
yeah,
you still
he
called
sucked
him
your
boring.
It's boring.
He gave you a reach around with it.
Yeah.
He complimented
So
you.
he was
said
responding-
you were talented,
so-
and you're still calling him boring.
Yeah.
Gagged on your cock.
he was-
You skull
You're a
fucked him.
sociopath, man.
So he
He's
was
a sociopath.
Yeah.
he was responding to what we said last podcast.
I can't
Yeah.
take you seriously with that fucking headband, man. You gotta take that shit off. You look like a fucking ninja or something.
Thanks.
He's the Green Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, he's.
Thank you.
he's-
Don't listen to him. I like it.
But it was a pretty
love it.
decent
I
email.
don't
It was
care
better
either.
than his
It's
other
cool.
It is
emails.
matching your shirt. I
Yeah.
do like that.
That's good.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks guys. Appreciate you about my headband.
I like it. I'm
Get the
grifting.
fuck up.
No, I'm
Thanks,
doing
guys.
the popular opinion.
Yeah, appreciate it.
man.
Yeah,
You
thanks,
should get a headband with the
Oh, yeah,
bisexual
no,
colors
I
on
got
it.
you, bro.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Thank you, Yeah.
Yeah, he's blonde.
So that was a decent email, but
Okay.
there were some boring aspects of it.
Dude, don't rate.
This is a fucking
You don't have to rate
letterbox
the email.
review at this point.
Email review.
Yeah.
This is not an email review podcast.
This is Caleb.
This is
Email
we're gonna give it
review.
on the
Hold on, let me
voice
just finish
meter.
what I was talking
Uh,
about.
Solid,
The
Hurry
email
up, wrap
was
it up.
okay.
Come on.
solid
we're on a schedule.
75%.
Running
All right,
late.
guys.
Okay.
See you later.
I forgot what I was even talking about now.
All right, cool. Next. Anyone?
I
Anyone?
enjoyed that email.
I was gonna say
I
something
liked
about how he was
I
responding.
liked how he responded to us
It was good insight.
very thoroughly.
It was good insight, but I liked more the direction he took with the Nemesis stuff. It was like, Meat Man's gonna shit on you. I like that confidence more than like, I'm your nemesis.
When he
I'm
says,
fucking
I'm gonna
nobody."
fuck you up,
Character-
you're gonna
character
feel it.
growth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
I
think
like
he's
the-
growing stronger?
I like the
Yeah.
come on. But I like the oomph. I like
At
the
the end,
oomph.
he
Is what I'm
tells
saying.
you how do you deal with being down.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, he's
shut
not
the
getting
fuck up.
stronger. Clearly,
Well, he just wants us to. He wants some engagement, I guess.
our nemesis needs advice on how to not feel down.
But that was a cool insight. And then I liked how you were gonna say you were gonna fuck us up. I like that energy much more. So,
So
good
how do
job.
we-
What would you give that email out of 10?
That was like a 5.
Oh, 75 on the moist meter.
It was like a 5.
Caleb-
we did get the joke about the grandma's ashes, just nobody cared.
All right, Caleb's email joke over.
Yeah. Thank you for the
There's
review.
no email joke. That was what the email
Yeah,
was.
the bit's
I was
over.
Just wrapping it
You're
up
done.
for the people that
That's good.
fucking skip plus 30 because
Reddit
it was
gold.
like wall of text.
You've been
Whenever I'm
uploaded.
feeling down, I will go to a grocery store parking lot, blindfold myself, flip a coin. If it's heads, I will spin around 10 times. If it's tails, I'll spin around 20 times. And then when I'm done spinning, I run in that direction and see what happens.
You don't do that. You've never done
You
that in your
cannot
life.
prove that.
Whenever I feel down,
When have you seen me sad?
Oh, I've seen you sad.
And what did I do? I
You
went to
sat on the couch.
I went to the grocery
you
store
sat on the couch
and I
and
flipped
you
a
said,
coin.
Robbie, come over and bring Israel.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I remember.
we'll talk about it after.
I feel sad and I just flamed
Whenever-
the shit out of Robbie.
yeah.
makes me feel
honestly,
better.
Robbie
that's part of mine, but also
Adding on to that.
one of the main things is I'll ask to go get food all the time, just to be in
but
a
you
car.
still won't go to Pete Terry's with me, so I mean,
I mean-
he's not feeling down.
all right, I'll
Yeah,
just start
you-
making
you-
you feel like shit, and then you'll go to Pete Terry's.
Bully the fuck out of him and then ask him
I'll
to go
go-
to
I'll go to
get
Pete
food.
Terry's anytime with you.
All right, let's go.
But yeah, I'll ask, and I just want to get in a car and not be home.
Fuck home, man. Shit's-
I love home.
Whenever I'm down, I kind of like to like engage with emotions and like I don't like really want to cheer myself up. Like I kind of just want to deal with it until like it's over because I don't like
Like a
rushing.
man.
I don't like not like that. But I mean, I just don't like. I just don't like rushing past like certain emotions.
Just
usually,
take adrenaline. Just like inject adrenaline in
Yeah,
your
just
balls.
take drugs, bro.
yeah.
I-
always
drugs are
works.
good for coping.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
that's
Sorry,
that's,
not
that's
drugs,
dangerous.
not drugs. I'm talking
Heroin,
about medicine.
weed.
What about
meds.
copium?
Yeah, like
hopium.
weed.
You know, people
But
do
like
that.
just like
Yeah,
just
I
like
know. Don't do that.
yeah, fentanyl.
I'm talking
laced
about like
coke.
adrenaline right to the balls. Like people just,
I don't
they
care.
actually do that. I'm being for real. I'm not.
Sounds like it
this-
hurts.
Show
that's
me
no
video
joke.
proof.
Adrenaline, momentum, venom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I just like don't like try to cheer myself up. I kind of just try to just.
You
deal
take it
with
like a man, like Joe
Not
Rogan.
like a man. Like I
take
feel like
horse
like a
medicine.
man would be like, I'm gonna go work out and get 50.
Yeah, you
fucking-
You take horse medicine. You go work out so hard that you're
What are you
steaming.
trying to do, man? I killed the.
You just tank it.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
He's
be
not
a
saying he
man.
bottles it up. He's saying he just lets it run its course.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, like
I've
yeah, you do
bottled
it.
some things before.
You just tank it, and it comes out out of your pores.
What are you trying to do, man? This
Yeah,
is
people
a
do
failing
that.
set.
He fucked up the email bit, and now he has
he's
to
trying to redeem
himself.
himself.
There's no bit there.
This is a longer paragraph.
There's no email bit. I just wrapped up what the email
Okay,
was.
what do you? Oh no, man, Janae already answered. What about you, Robbie?
I don't think I have any like specific rituals. I'm racking my brain, and it's like it usually just depends on like what has me down.
What do you find yourself doing most of the time?
Well, like I was saying, like it depends. Like if I'm feeling down, I usually just want to resolve what it is that's making me feel down. And so like if someone hurt my feelings, I try to just talk to them about how they hurt my feelings. Or if like I'm feeling insecure about something, I try to address the thing that's making me feel insecure so that I cannot feel insecure about it.
So why are you so insecure about fucking the sex doll?
I'm not.
You're not insecure about it,
I
but
went
you're saying
on
that you
YouTube.
don't do it. And
I
then,
went on YouTube and looked up how to clean sex dolls so that Israel could find it the
And
next
then you
day.
took the duct tape off the sex doll and then fucked
and then
it.
you put it in the closet. Yeah.
Because
There's no way you would go through all
I
that
coulda
for a
just
joke
fucked
and
it.
not fuck it.
I could have just
Probably
fucked it
Because if
and
no
not
one's
looked up the
if
YouTube
no one's
video.
gonna like if
I
you
You've
did,
never done that.
I
You've
left a
never done
breadcrumb.
this.
I left a paper trail.
like
You have
Fucking-
evidence. You can
fucking-
indict me.
You've never schemed like this.
the
This
thing
the
is
first for you.
is
This
there's
is too
there's
much
no
effort.
difference between you fucking it and not fucking it.
I know.
So why
It's
not
Schrodinger's
fuck
fuck.
it? Like why not fuck it? is
I
what
know.
I'm saying.
Why
So-
not?
Like
it's
you-
Schrodinger's fuck.
You might as well have fucked it
I
because
might
it,
as well have.
because if you're
But you'll never know.
the behavior
I
is the
know.
same
No,
and the
I know.
outcome might as well be you
Yeah,
fucking it.
The outcome.
We
Okay.
could go and,
But I might
and
have
turn
come
the mouth
in. It
inside
might have
out
been
and
an
figure it
income.
out.
Caleb, do you think? Never mind.
What,
He
that-
does not
talk
think.
about it
He's
off
never
camera.
thought.
I think about a lot.
Okay, that's good.
I'm a deep thinker.
But I do agree with this. Where I don't like usually try to make myself feel better. I do just kind of try to
Tank it.
let it roll off. You know,
Horse medicine.
let the emotions roll their course, and then just try to address what it was that
Yeah.
hurt me. I don't know. I don't really have a ritual.
So like normal people, you guys do normal things.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
I
not
don't
very.
know.
I don't think
That's
we
not
were
very
trying to
Austin of
sound
you.
like creative and different. Like
That's not very
like,
Austin of you, man.
like,
you got to keep
I'm
it
sorry.
weird.
Yeah.
I guess I eat ice cream sometimes.
Yeah. No.
Okay, you eat ice cream all the time.
I
yeah,
throw it
let's
down
be
on
for
the
real.
dance floor to Nikki.
Yeah,
this
I
is a
cope
bad-
by getting fatter.
Yeah.
I'll go get some dark chocolate.
Yeah.
My
I start
favorite
twerking, man.
chocolate.
Tacos.
I get sad and start twerking,
I don't know. I don't have a specific ritual.
and he goes brat.
Yeah.
You like brapping?
Yeah, I'm twerking so hard I start brapping,
and I oop and I oop and I oop.
and then I start rapping to the beat.
Is this it? It's 1 a.m.
I
guys.
think this is it.
It's 1 a.m.
This is
guys.
the moment.
If you have an email for us, send it to starbanditspodcast@gmail.com. That is starbandits with an S.
With an
we have
S.
a Patreon. It is patreon.com/starbandits
Podcast.
podcast. That is starbandits with an
Podcast.
S.
With an
Silent
S.
Z.
In the meantime, I'm Marcus Zelzel. You can find me on all of my social media at Marcus Zelzel. That is MarcusDelzell.
I'm Caleb King. You can find my Twitter at Caleb's Twit. That's Caleb with a K. Caleb's Twit. And then my Instagram is the Caleb King. That's Caleb with a K. Caleb King. Boom. Up in this bitch.
Up in this bitch. This has been Robbie Bland. You can find all of my social media at Bland Clan Videos. That is clan with a C.
Holy shit.
We have an Iron Sheik tweet of the day here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. After much consideration, go fuck yourself. Adios, everybody.
My name is Junaid. You can find my Twitter at Echo Junaid.
I'm Israel. Robbie a while ago announced that he's returning back to stop motion, and I am too, but not on YouTube, on BitChute.
Oh, sweet.
I'm starting
God.
production on
Let's
the
go.
Democrats
Oh my
versus
God.
Republican
Hey, wait,
stop
well,
motion.
can you make a custom Chet Hanks and a custom Hunter
Please.
Biden and then make them
Please.
fight?
We'll
I
see.
will
But it's
fund
like
it.
it's
I
like
don't know how
a it's
to
like
do
a
that.
crack. They're fighting over a crack pipe.
Do I still have that shirtless John Cena figure? Because that kind of looks like Hunter Biden.
I have a shirtless John Cena figure.
Okay,
Nice.
we'll
Good
see.
plan, guys.
All right, good.
Okay, I want to address something. I was joking when I said dox the Jewish lady. I actually don't mean that. Please,
Israel,
no,
Israel,
Clip that.
Israel.
Clip that.
Israel, it's okay.
I know. I'm just
Tune
making
in
sure.
next week.